What's up, you guys? Putting it down for its snap. While I do that, I got some of the best games out right now for PS5, mostly. Why don't you guys go ahead? Why don't you guys go ahead, check it out, and I'll catch you afterwards. All right, y'all. So here we go. We're gonna kick off this list. You already know one of my favorite games to play on any console, and that's 2K. We got 2K21, the next gen, with the Zion on the cover and all that. I'm gonna first show y'all we got the My Team. And if you don't know what My Team is, it's just pretty much you collecting cards that you can actually use on a court and play so you can kind of build your own dream team. And it has a lot of stuff. You can make challenges, you can play against people. I've actually played Collector Lampsey if y'all want to go check him out. You can collect cards, obviously, you can evolutionize the cards, you can open packs, there's rewards. Obviously, you can get the VC to do all types of stuff. It's no different than any other one. It does add different nuances and stuff as the years go on, nothing dramatic. Something that I did like, as you can tell, as you can see here, is that they moved over my cards from the PS4 version. So I was very thankful for that. Now, other modes that they got is the WNBA, to play now. You can do the quick play and play against friends, the NBA Today, which is the games that are going on that day. Play now online against other people online with actual NBA teams. The 2KU is just, making stuff, and so is the blacktop. These are some actual load times, and this is what I actually love the most, is the city. Now the city is actually a lot different than the other versions of 2K or the prior ones. This place is huge. This is just the court area, and then here in a second you'll see the map, and this place is huge. They have it in four different sectors. Each place has its own like sort of mascot sort of location. I am part of the South City Vipers, which you'll hear in a second. And in the city they actually do a whole bunch of a lot of different stuff than they do in the regular one. So even though this is just a regular basketball game, they do try to equip it with a lot of different cool stuff. I don't want them to overdo it. Focus more on the gameplay and the animations and that silly shit. But as right, you can tell right here is this is how they pick up the reward system. And then I'm gonna show you how to wreck. So you can meet outside with friends, and then they have a lobby area where you sit there and can meet up with your friends again. So I don't understand what was the point of that. It didn't really make any sense to me when people are used to meeting up at the rec anyways. And then you go to the locker rooms. Now, you go to the locker rooms to change, and then you go back out to the court, which is just, I just think this process is just so, the whole process is extra. Thankfully, there are barely any load times. And one of my favorite parts about the game, as you can tell here, is they polish it every year, which is nice. But what you can't even really see, and that is the controller. The haptic feedback on this is ridiculous, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's nothing like any other 2K I played before. There's haptic feedback in the triggers whenever you're using turbo for offense or defense, or you're using the left trigger, L2 for defense. You can feel it stiffen. There's like a rumble in it. There's all sorts of stuff going on with the haptic feedback on here. Um, just kind of wanted to show y'all a quick game. The gameplay is mostly standard for all the games, no matter what mode you're playing in. So I am definitely down with 2K, and it's a game I love. I really think that y'all should pick that one up. For sure. Next we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Valhalla. I like to say Valhalla. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be serious. All right, so something I wanted to pick up on this before we start, right? Anything that's not a legit PS game exclusive to that title, I personally feel like has longer load times and actually has load times. Because this game is a game that actually may look a little good, and you can see all the different sort of things you can do, but there is actually load times here that I did not appreciate. So just be aware that even though it's a next gen game and I have the next gen version of the Assassin's Creed, it is definitely loadish at times. But what I will say is there's a lot going on with this game. I'm not really an Assassin's Creed player, so y'all won't see heavy gameplay of this, and none of these gameplays will have any like heavy spoilers. So I'll just be showing you bits and pieces. um, I love how all these games look. I love the shading, the reflection. I love just the reaction time, the feedback. It's not really that big of a lag as I could tell with other stuff. So I completely like this game, and I will say that this Assassin's Creed game is a lot different than other ones that I've seen played. Because once again, I'm not huge into the Assassin's Creed games, but hey, it is what it is. If you love these games, I don't think this is a bad one, but this definitely has like a Shadow of Mordor type of feel to it, as well as somewhat of a little bit of a God of War kind of feel. And even then, the God of War games have changed from its first conceptions on the PS2 and PS3 and all that stuff. So I do love this game. I love all the different things you can do. I love like the realism, as you can tell right here. Like you can't just jump off something and expect to be fine. You gonna die. It reminds me of another game we'll get to later. So this game has a lot of like skill trees and attributes and all sorts of stuff that I highly suggest that y'all take your time and look at if you ever dive into this game. I'm like I said, I'm no like big aficionado of Assassin's Creed, and I don't even know if this is to its original style that a lot of people that play the Assassin's Creed games are used to. But hey, that's the game. So, take your time with it, have some fun with the skill trees, mix it up. You might be able to over time unlock everything with a lot of grinding, but hey, you know, we'll just have to go on and see how this story goes. I don't mind the story. I'm not really big story guy, so I'm not paying attention too heavy, but I do like how the cover comes with a alternate woman and man reverse cover. So check this one out, y'all. Seriously. Next up, we got Astro's Playroom, and this is quite possibly one of the dopest games on this console. And the crazy thing is, it was all completely 100% free. So as you see right here, you are coming out of a controller, and you have to swipe up to get out of the control. So off gate, you got to do some sort of different style of moving that you don't really do in a lot of other games. And I'm just trying to show y'all the sceneries in a lot of these games, what to expect. I know a half of this will just be how the controllers are, but if you just look at how this looks and just I can't say enough about Astro's Playroom. It was very short, and what I love most about this game is the PlayStation Laboratory. And in here is just the history, literally the history of PlayStation from top to bottom. I'm telling you, every accessory, every game, like console, all the controllers, like the VRs, the Slims. They have like three different PS3s. They have all the four, everything PlayStation related. And I like how you can just go around this thing, and you actually have to collect all these consoles by using puzzle pieces that you actually fit to form the wall. And these little, I don't know if you guys are used to the old style, like twist it and a little ball comes out and you open it. It's like a tattoo. It's a clear bottom with a plastic lid. That's what this is kind of like. And that's how you unlock all these cool little artifacts or old school retro gaming stuff and the PSPs, the Vitas, and all those sort of things. And just being able to interact. I just think it's a really cool nuance to a game. And it's a free game. Like they didn't have to do this. So before I get any haters saying that this isn't a big deal or wow, it was free. So let me see you play a free game that's as dope as this, and this isn't even a part of the game. This is just a little trophy room. I love this thing. This room is awesome, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Show y'all this wall really quick, and with that being said, we gonna hop over to some damn good ass gameplay of this game because this deserves it. So as you can see here, and throughout the last play, there's little like jetpacks on his feet, and they like are using the ground to push up off of. Now you have a bunch of other different things like a bow and arrow, and you can do like a spin hit and just a regular punch. But one of the things I love most, and I want to show you guys, is this monkey suit. Right? You have to use tilt the controller left to right using the left and right triggers at the same time, as well as all the haptic feedback. So it's using a lot of senses, it's using a lot of brain power, and I just think it's a game that just should be talked about more so. It's definitely a game that's important. So with that being said, we're gonna head over to the next one, and that is one that just came out not too long ago, and it is Neo Remastered. Neo 1 and 2 Remastered for the PS5. I'm completely new to this game. I did not play the old ones. I think I played a moment of it on the PS4 of the first one. I didn't even get out of the jail cell. So as you guys can see here, setting up, it looks very like Dark Soulsy to me. Just not everything, but there's a lot of things that look very Dark Soulsy. It is to me a mixture between a Dark Souls and a Ghost of Tsushima game. That's just me. I don't know too much that's kind of like it, but it's very big in the Souls community. A lot of people like this, and games like Bloodborne. But the Neo games are really dope. I like the different variations of items that you can use, weapons, armor, just the concept of bringing a Souls game instead of medieval doom and gloom with demons or this and that. You have the samurai era, which is one of my favorite eras in all of history, and this is right up my alley. I'm surprised I didn't get into this beforehand, but I was very nervous about playing any soul style games because these games are freaking tough, man. As you can tell right here, like it's just I'm cautiously trying to make my way across the stage, backing up, healing, making sure you block over attack because it's cool, but that stamina meter running out is a big no. And what I really like about this compared to other Souls games is that you can actually, if you are looking in the upper left hand corner, you can like rejuvenate some lost stamina. The white bar fills up before it disappears. You can hit R1. If you time it right, you can gain that same stamina back. So this is a small sample of two really dope games now fitted for PS5, haptic feedback and all. Very dope. I highly suggest that you guys check this one out. Get the remastered, get the regular one. I just think it's worth getting. Seriously, y'all. Make sure y'all get this thing. I don't think that you'll be mistaken to get it. Be very frustrating though. Now we are going to move over to probably one of my favorite games I think I've ever played, and the last game of this talk, and that is Demon Souls remake for the PS5. Some of the stuff will be all real time, no sped up load stuff. This first sequence is all load up. I just want to see how a true PS5 title loads compared to other ones. And the Assassin's Creed had a full load time, and other games like it. 2K has a pretty it's not as quick as the other ones, but it has one. And this game, to look as beautiful as it does, play the way it does, has as much stuff as it does on it, and it's to load as quickly as I'm telling you guys, whenever you go into a fog and go out of it, it is crazy. The inventory that you can hold is ridiculous. Like I've never played a game because I'm not familiar with the Souls games being able to like hold even on you or in inventory so much stuff. Like it's crazy. I just love this game. I think I haven't put it down since I gotten it. I am currently trying to hunt down the last two trophies to platinum it, and that is for all magic, all miracle spells. I enjoy the PvP at times, but I love this game for being able to do co-op story mode with friends, and also just being able to play the new game pluses on it. This game is tremendous. It looks amazing. I can't speak highly enough about it. One of the crazy things as well is you can start a new game and move over items from another game with the help of somebody in a co-op setting, and move over those items and have just as much fun playing through it as you did the other time. Now, I struggled the first time because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't play with anybody. I didn't do any co-op and stuff. And I actually followed one walkthrough, being that I never played any Dark Souls games at all, period. I thought it was very important to, understand what I'm working with here. And once I did, it was just like, oh, okay. So it's a matter of 2K animations, which you learn to deal with playing the 2K, and a stamina meter that you learn to get used to. And in between that, it's a really dope game, man. I just being stuck on this for hours. I can't wait to see what the hour total on this thing looks like. You guys, this has to be one of the games you pick up. It is not as hard as other Souls games. It is not as clunky. It is not as glitchy. It does not have as many problems. The AI can be tricked, but hit hard no matter what kind of stage or level you're at, especially New Game Plus. This game, not only for story and for a lot of people that love graphics and a lot of people that just love pure gameplay, this has a beautiful trifecta. I think you need to watch this, and we gonna head out on a little farewell and gracious to the gods, because mama, we made it. Here we go. Well, it seems talking about all these games got it all excited. Yes, look at you. Yes, such a little kitty. Oh. And with all those games, there's so many more to come out, and some that I'm getting ready to go play right now, like Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, and the PS5 Game of the Month, Control, PS5 compatible remastered, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go do that right now. Appreciate you guys for coming to check it out. Thank you. Make sure you take it easy. Game hard. Come on, you little baby. Let's go.